Welcome to our today's topic on video marketing. How to tell a good video story. From this video, dropshipper could learn 2 points of storytelling on video marketing. 1. Whoever can tell a story owns the world, since telling a story has such a big influence. 2. Whether it is a good news story or a good video story, 4 issues should be paid attention to. I'm William Jang, founder and owner of LD Dropship, and a dropship supplier and partner who makes branded dropshipping easy. It's my pleasure to grow together with a dropshipper on how to better improve the productivity of marketing. So subscribe our channel if interested you too. Whoever can tell a story owns the world, since telling a good story has such a big influence. What kind of elements are included in the story to be considered as a good story? We find that whether it is a good news story or a good video story, 4 issues should be paid attention to. Part 1. Characters. All story has the theme of characters. Putting the element of characters into the story will make the listener feel the same. Part 2. Suspenses. Look for topics that are most relevant to the present and the audience themselves. With suspense, the audience is excited. Part 3. Experience. Think from the perspective of the audience and listeners and let them experience emotions such as joy, anger, sorrow, and joy through this story. Part 4. Details. Find the power that directly points to the heart through details. Good details will bring it into the story again when the audience is tired. On today's video, we mainly talk about part 1 element of character. Did your protagonist impress users? Characters are the soul of any story. Whether your story is only 15 seconds or logging 15 minutes, or even 115 minutes, a good character can make the story stand out and be remembered by users. But many times, we don't know how to create a good person in the story. The characters in many stories are more stereotyped, facial makeup, and the same. The bad guys are all the same, and the good guys have the problem of fake, big, and sincere. To create wonderful characters, you have to do 3 points. 1. Avoid planization. 2. Differentiate. 3. To be extreme. 1. Avoid planization. Wonderful characters should not be flattened. When telling a story, we must first be clear that every character has its own personality, and the common people of a certain group are often contradictory. So the characters in our story should also be full of contradictions, so that he looks good only when he faces a dilemma. When we have conflicts, and we will be caught in a dramatic plot. No one is monolithic. A single stereotype can attract readers and audience. People in real life can be flat. People are full of contradictions and conflicts in their thoughts in many cases. Only by grasping the character's mentality and thoroughly understanding the character's psychological conflicts can the character be better designed. Human beings are human. Everything about the protagonist in your story must conform to the development of human nature. It requires both the shining part of human beings and the dark side of a human being. If a person appears to be all beautiful, then such a highly perfect character will make the audience feel too fake. Characters that are not in line with the human nature are not three-dimensional and unattractive. 2. Differentiate. Wonderful characters should be differentiated. The character in the story need to be distinctive. Just like we need to be distinctive. As ordinary people, why can others remember us at once? Is it because we have obvious characters on the outside, or our our temperament is very elegant? A good differentiated feature can raise the whole story to a high level, and the appearances like a face mouse, lame legs, or hunchbacks on the upper part of the character, such as extremely irritable, extremely gentle, extremely weak, extremely tough, and so on. When everyone talk about stinginess, they think of granted. The typical characters of a character is that he's sting, and miser. So, what are the classic characters of the character in our history? If the characters of the protagonists in your story are the same as most people, then you have to redefine his traits. If only a small number of people have the same traits as him, or even he's unique, then in the process of telling the story, people will be easily attracted to the character and remember him. 3. To be extreme. Wonderful characters should be extreme. When telling stories, labeling people is a good way to make the character look different. We have to define a different label for the character and enlarge it infinitely. We have to magnify the character. Whether it is set off by the environment of the character's language expression, regardless of the action characters, all of his. This is to make the characters more vividly active on the screen. Generally speaking, characters with characteristics are good characters, and characters with distinct characters are the characters needed in the story. The story is wonderful because of the characters, and the characters shine because of the story. No matter what the form of the story is, the characters are always the core of the story. The character in the story is the reason why people can criticize repeatedly. It must be their full image. The enrichment of the hard words indeed shine into reality aroused the understanding and resonance in a profound sense. When we like or criticize a certain character, we are also reflecting on ourselves. In conclusion, a good video story includes 4 issues which should be paid attention to. 1. Character. 2. Suspense. 3. Experience. 4. Details. Today we have been sharing is on the first part of characters. Character should be 3.1. Avoid planization. 2. Differentiate. 3. To be the dream. So beside these, do you have any better ideas on how to tell a good story? So, subscribe our channel, like, share, comment, and click the bell if you like. Contact below if you need dropship supply services or dropshipping agent services. See you soon next video topic on video marketing.